morning and welcome to my channel. I'm your GenX friend and I'm so happy you're here. Today is Tuesday morning of our staycation and I'm just sitting outside enjoying a bit of a breeze. There's still coolness in the air. It does still feel like fall and it's definitely not a pool day today. What we are doing though is we're heading into the city. My husband is attending a work lunch, and yes, I said that correctly. If you watched my video yesterday, you saw that my husband is way more dedicated than I am to my job. And I guess I understand that, but it does affect us a bit, as you can see, going to work on our vacation. However, that has brought something to my mind today that I guess I wanted to talk about, and that is saying no to your employer. I started working in the corporate world when I was 20, fresh out of college, and I gave everything to my job. I needed to be the best employee, the best at everything, get everything done way beyond schedule. But that's just who I have been my whole life. And I've lived that way in my job for all of my career. And about 18 years ago, when I was still working in that same corporate empire, I decided that I didn't want any more stress in my life. And I thought that I was going to apply for a different job somewhere else, but at a lower level. I was a supervisor at that position that I was at the time. And so I applied for a job at a lower level. I got that lower level job. That meant lower income. But that was my trade-off for having less stress in my life. Well, as it so happened to be, that didn't change who I was. I continued to be the best employee, hardworking, giving everything my all, and that has caused me to receive several promotions in that new job. So basically, I'm back at the same level I was at when I left the other corporate job. I am a supervisor for two different streams. So I have back to the same amount of stress and the same amount of time and energy that I was trying to get away from. But recently, I've come to decide that I'm getting really close to retirement. It's no joke that I'm older, and that's no secret. But I've decided that I don't want to be any part of the stress that comes with all of that, that I've done my time. And yeah, I'm still going to do my job, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability and give it my all still. But I'm going to say no when I don't want to do something. And so recently, there's been a group that has wanted a certain type of presentation, and I've been fighting that tooth and nail. I do not want to do presentations. I can do them if I want to do them. I've done one 2 years ago, and everybody congratulated me who were there and said I did a great job, but that caused a lot of stress and anxiety, getting ready for it, worrying about what people thought of me, and all of that. And so when this one reared its ugly head, I just basically decided I didn't want to have any part of that. I will help. I will provide documentation. I'll help prepare the presentation, but I am not doing the presentation. So I recently got a new manager, and this new manager thought that it was a great idea that someone do this presentation. And I basically told this new manager and the director that while I'll help, I will not be presenting, that I'm done with that. And if you want to talk to me about it for the reasons why, I'll be happy to discuss, but I wasn't going to do the presentation. So that was 2 or 3 weeks ago now, and I didn't receive any feedback or anything from that. So I don't know really where that stands. I just know I'm not doing the presentation. They will need to find somebody else to do it. And again, it's not because I can't. It's because I don't want to. I've done it, and I have nothing more to prove to people. And so we will see what the fallout of that is. But honestly, I don't care. Write me up, put it in my file. I don't care. I'm not doing it. So there may be a follow-up video to this one when I see what actually takes place with this. And I guess that's what getting older does. It makes you decide that you do have a voice. And just because you've been a yes person your whole life doesn't mean you have to continue. This is my life, and I control the amount of stress as much as I can, and this one I'm controlling. Thank you very much, my friends, for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I hope the sun is shining on you wherever you are. Until the next time, have a great day.